Welcome to Principle 1, Devotee Focused Temple. A temple is a place where Lord is worshipped with proper standard. Devotees congregate and glorify the Lord. Preaching activities are taking place, and there is an opportunity to serve the Lord and His devotees. Temple is not made up of bricks, sand, cement, or stone. It is made up of devotees. So let us see what are the different level of devotees. Srimad Bhagavatam tells us about first level of devotee as Kanishta Adhikari, a person who is very faithfully engaged in the worship of the deity in the temple, but who does not know how to behave toward devotees or people in general. Such kind of devotees are more interested in coming to temple and do deity worship. But generally, when there is an instance where any contribution of help or any other service is required by fellow devotees, they do not contribute. The second level of devotee is Madhyam Adhikari. Srimad Bhagavatam tells us that the Madhyam Adhikari is a devotee who worships the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the highest object of love, makes friends with the Lord's devotees, and is very merciful to the ignorant and avoids those who are envious by nature. Such a devotee is very much interested in deity worship of the temple. But at the same time, if there is any instance where any help or any service is required by fellow devotees, he is always present as an helping hand. The third level of the devotee is Uttama Adhikari. Srimad Bhagavatam tells us about this level is the most advanced level of a devotee, where a devotee sees within everything the soul of all souls, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Consequently, he sees everything in the relation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and understands that everything that exists is eternally situated within the Lord. Further understanding the importance of devotees, Lord Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavatam, "The worship of my devotees is better than worship of me." Similarly, in Padma Purana, Lord Shiva tells Goddess Durga that it is recommended to worship the Lord Vishnu, but ultimately the topmost worship is worshipping the servants of Lord Vishnu. By this we understand that the prime focus of the temple should be devotees, and we must always strive to keep them happy. This is the first principle of temple administration, which tells us about how to keep a devotee happy spiritually, physically, mentally, and socially. Now let us see how these aspects can be achieved. This can be done by researching and understanding devotees' needs and expectation from temple. The temple must always ensure that the objectives of the temple are linked to the devotees' needs and expectations. Communicating with the devotees for their needs and expectation also helps to know about their expectation from the temple. By such ways, we can measure devotee satisfaction and act on the results. Temple must also ensure a balanced approach between satisfying devotees and other interested parties such as owners, employees, suppliers, and other local communities who contribute to temple development. The key benefits of this principle is that we receive blessings of Lord and their devotees. Devotees are more satisfied and loyal to the community. Thus, it increases the effectiveness in the use of temple resources to make devotee happy and makes our community a happy and thriving community. Hare Krishna.